Well, it's hard not to notice Sarah Jacobson on the court. The only thing that stands out more than her red hair is that sweet shot and her overall command of the game. She'll go down as one of the best players in North Dakota high school history, but she's not done creating her legacy yet.
This evening, that's 3 points for Sarah Jacobson. Sarah Jacobson has eclipsed the 2,000-point mark in her career.
It's hard to believe that this player who's scored over 2,000 points in her career and is currently on a 51-game winning streak had a time in her life when she had trouble winning. But when you're the youngest in a basketball family, it can be rough sometimes. Sarah talks about some of those games growing up playing against her brother AJ, who also scored over 2,000 career points in high school and currently stars for the Bison.
Like, he could just play defense on me and pick my pocket, or I'd go up for a layup and he'd just come in, block the crap out of me.
Well, she didn't have much more luck against her Bison Hall of Fame mom, Pat, who also scored over 2,000 points in her high school career.
Nope, she would always get me at the end. When I was younger, she gave me a game. She still had it.
Between struggling against the family and always playing up a grade or two, Sarah has constantly challenged herself on the court, and she constantly is working on the little things to get better.
My parents and even my brother have always told me that there's always something that I can improve on, so I just look for little things in my game to try to improve and be the best that I can.
Well, the great thing about her is she has a constant list, I believe, on things that are always trying to make her better. People don't understand the time that she spent in the gym to make herself the way she is right now. But it's the mental end of it where she cares about her teammates, she pushes her teammates, she wants them to have success, she tries to make sure they have that success, and it all kind of feeds off itself, and that's when you start really seeing the type of champion she really is.
Sarah has spent most of her life in the spotlight, so no surprise that there were plenty of colleges looking for her services. But it may be surprising that NDSU wasn't at the top of Sarah's list.
When I first started looking at colleges, honestly, NDSU wasn't even in the picture for me. I had it in my mind that I wanted to go someplace else, away from where my family went, away from Fargo.
But when it came time to finally make a decision, Sarah saw the value in staying home.
With my final decision, it was between Illinois State and NDSU, and my brother talked to me, and I was still a little leery about going to the same college as my brother, and he said that he thought it would be really cool for him and I to both play at NDSU at the same time, being brother and sister. He'd be able to watch me, I'd be able to watch him. And so at the end, along with my mom, her influence on me, and my brother saying that, I felt that NDSU was the right choice for me.
Now that she's settled on her future, she's focused on the present, which means winning another title for Shanley.
Nice work, Jason. And let's take a look at some of Sarah Jacobson's numbers on her season so far. Just over 20 points a game, 9 assists per game, almost 5 steals a game. Gets to the free throw line, a lot of great scores. That's where they get a lot of points. She obviously does that, shooting over 80%. What else makes her so good?
Well, I think let's touch on that. Her percentages, 83% from the free throw line, 57% from the three-point line. And the reason that number is so high is she's very selective on taking her shots. She makes sure she's open. She's definitely not a ball hog. You can see that by her 9.1 assists per game. She elevates the play on the rest of her team. I know Coach Tim Jacobson spoke a little bit about that in the piece, but that can't be emphasized enough. She makes her surrounding players that much better. And this Shanley team, they've been good for a couple years, but this team might be the best of the bunch. They've got a lot of talent on this team, and she really, really helps people flourish.
Jacobson will stay home, go to college in North Dakota State. Here is what the women's head coach at NDSU, Maren Walseth, has to say about her hometown recruit.
Then we had Sarah Jacobson commit. Obviously, that's a fantastic commitment, having another Jacobson join the Bison family. Sarah is a winner through and through. She has won state championships in each of her 3 high school sports that she plays. But certainly basketball is her love and her passion, and it'll be exciting to have a Jacobson on our side, not just on the men's side.
Sarah Jacobson can score with the best of them. There are a lot of players burning up the nets in the Dakotas right now. We'll see who's hot next in Jason's basketball forecast.
Varsity Sports on Midco Sports Network is presented by Mitchell Technical Institute, Shields, and Farmers Union Insurance Agency.